alcohol, we probably see a lot of patients that would use, I think consumption of alcohol overall this year has probably been one of the things that has gone up and escalated a lot.
Oh
because
my God.
we all look for a crutch. We look for that something, that coping strategy that's possibly the worst and probably not the healthiest. So
God, no. But you know what? I blame the government because they kept all the bottle shops open as an essential service. It's your fault. Don't you love that? It was like so many things shut down, but BWS is open. Thank you very much. Anyway, so it's very easy to drink. It's very part of the Aussie culture.
Yeah.
It's very. I took 4 months off alcohol and lost quite a bit of weight just because alcohol leads to me making poor decisions. Yeah. So I'll drink half a bottle of Chardonnay and go, oh, I know what I'll have. Some carbonara. Oh, it's 9 o'clock at night, whatever. And I just, bad decisions. And that's okay every now and then, balance. But, during COVID, it was a lot. So it's interesting. Alcohol has definitely been a crutch for me, and I have an interesting relationship with it. I'm always reading about it, and I'm always fascinated by people who go like kind of cold turkey. But what I think for me is that I don't want to be that person that doesn't drink anymore. I just want to find that balance where I go, okay, I drink on, maybe I have a couple of wines on a Friday night, maybe I stick to special occasions, because I know for me it leads to poor choices of food. Like really, it all goes out the window, all the disciplines. So it can be hard. And I hear you and I see you, and I know a lot of people. I mean, Australians, it's part of our culture to go home and have a drink, and it's seen as okay because it's a drug, but it's a legal drug, so it's okay. You know what I mean? It's part of of our the fabric of the Aussie way. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
definitely. You mentioned depression. Is that something that's been a common thread for you? Throughout life, has it been connected specifically to that weight struggle when you fluctuated between the 10 and the 16?
Yeah, look, when I'm not feeling good about my body, I feel absolutely shit, and I obsess about it, and I do get quite depressed because I feel good. I feel good about myself when I'm sort of sitting at a certain weight. Between 70 and 75 kilos for me is a weight. And I'm 10 over that at the moment, and so it just affects everything in my life. Clothing choices, like when I'm at my comfortable weight, I don't feel depressed because I can go into my wardrobe and grab anything and know that it all fits. Yep. Whereas now, because I work in TV and showbiz and I do a lot of events, I've literally got my size 10 wardrobe and my size 14 wardrobe, and sort of the size 10 at the moment is kind of sitting over there, so I go to the size 14. And I know it's crazy, you don't want to put your worth to your weight, and I get all that, and I don't. I'm still a beautiful human and a good, kind, caring soul, and I'm still funny and I'm still who I am, but I want to feel healthy and I want to feel good about myself and not puff and wheeze like an old man when I'm going upstairs. But the depression for me, look, it runs in my family. My mum has bipolar. I don't, thank God, but I have been medicated for depression twice in my life, and I've weaned myself off. I feel that if I'm doing exercise and meditating and trying to lead a pretty healthy life, that I can keep the depression at bay. But I struggle with, I've got what's called GAD, which is generalized anxiety disorder, and that can be tough some days because I get anxious for no reason. I wake up and I go, you have a great life. The beach is a 1 minute walk away. You've got your dream job on radio. You've got a beautiful partner, and I'm a stepmom, and I love that. But that doesn't matter. Depression and anxiety, it doesn't. What's the word I'm looking for? It doesn't. Thank you, differentiate. Yeah, it's not. Sorry, 4 a.m. brain. Got up early. It doesn't. Yeah, it can affect anybody. It doesn't matter what you do. So. And that can lead to poor food choices as well. Because if you're feeling shit house, you're like, I'm just going to eat shit, and that's not great either. So lots of things can lead to sort of going down that path, I guess.